green light, which is always good to see. Hang about 2 seconds. I was showing my new burn mark on my face, yeah. I was burning through a pipe and it jumped up and bit me, you know what I mean? Had me a treat. How you doing, John and Bo? I was just talking to via earlier. So yeah, in the wars as usual, as you see, but ours is not the reason why. Ours is to do or die, as they rode into the valley of death. And we certainly did on YouTube. But all is well. Brazil, Hugo. Hello. Oh, you. Okay. Yes, true, Bo. Got me right there. Bloody hurt as well. So I can't shave for a couple of days. But, you know, I got war wounds and I've got a lot of war wounds this week. I am. Brazil, I am. Hugo, what am I? You am. I am. You am. Sing bread then. Haven't sing bread then. Haven't sing bread then. What? The bread as in the group. What they used to sing. Name it. Nice hat, Rob. It's for the haters who's popping on later. Apparently we're going to have a couple of haters pop on and let us know, you know. Let us grow a pair of balls and tell me what it's all about. Hello, Karen. How's it going, my darling? And Matt. Hello, Matt. Andrew. It's nice to see you all. It is nice to see you all. I had a week's rest, didn't I? I had a week's rest because I was a bit under the weather. But as you see, I don't stop. Nothing's going to stop me. I just I carry on regardless. But you know, things always get you down, and then things always brings you back up. So once you're back up, you're up there for a while. I was just looking at my the video I just put up with a painting thing. What's it called? You rather watch if you rather watch paint drying, whatever. I don't know what it's called, whatever it was, and I noticed I got 2 thumbs down on it already. You're a sad pair of fuckers. You're a sad pair of fuckers. Your mother should have fucking drowned you. Oh, nice one, Andrew. How many grinds have I gone through this week? Well, the thing is, I'm not being racist. I got 2 Bosch, and I've had them for years and years and years and years and years. I bought cheap ones. We've all bought cheap ones. I think the cheapest you're going to get is like £15, you know, which is £15 is about $25. So it comes and goes, don't it? You know, if it lasts one job and it pays for itself, it's not so bad. But if it don't even last a job, I mean, the last one I just blew up. I mean, fair dues. It's a couple of weeks old. A couple of weeks. The Chinese made German made. The Chinese is the one that blow up. The plasma cutter from Germany is absolutely wonderful. Absolutely, it's a different. Honest to God, it's a different machine. I don't know how. I don't know why. It feels different. It cuts different. It reacts differently. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it gets you past. I mean, 15 quid. If you're earning, 100 quid, 15 quid, you got to go with the ups and the downs. But going back to plasma cutters, I don't think you're going to beat the German version of that import. It is absolutely twice as good. Even the box. I'm not funny. The box was like an iPhone box. It was all folded around the edges. It was weird, but it was perfect. The other plasma, I'm having trouble getting my money back off them. I got standard trading in, which is big people, but they don't think they can do anything about it because I got to prove I bought it off wherever I bought it off, Amiga City, and then they got to prove that Amiga City didn't contract it out to other people to get to England, and it was ups and downs. So I think I lost 170 odd quid. Plus, as you know, eBay took me for 100 quid, where stuff went missing. The same town in Spain, 4 people, same town, and eBay wouldn't let me. They would not let me say a word. They refunded them. They froze my PayPal and then they refunded them after so many days. So I was down £100. And then, as I said, the plasma cutter is 180 odd pounds. So all in all, I'm not doing very good this week, am I? Yeah, you can. I don't think you can beat Bosch, can you? Really, for tools, they're very good. Bosch. But it's I mean, everybody's blown one up, everybody's burnt one out, everybody's it's the same as a car. Everybody's had a little dent, and it just you just step back, have a look, have a laugh, and then get back in the race and forget all about it if you can. I forgot about it. In fact, I use parts of it, and I always keep the heads with the gearbox in because they got other uses. If you want to do a 45 turn or something, So there's how many questions popping up here, lads? What's happening? You all asleep out there, aren't you? You're all fast asleep. And you're not talking to me. You're letting me do all the talking. Mr. Bosch. That's his name, is you? Never. Well, I didn't know that. That's good. Good to know. Hello, everybody. Guido. My friend Guido. Buffering on my side. We're not buffering. We got a green light here. Boa, we got a green light which is saying Elf Stream is very healthy. Thank you very much. Blah blah blah. The engine on the car is good. Trading standards because they refuse and refund. We're that trading standards, that they come over the works because they have to take photographs of the China plasma. They asked to take photographs of it, which they did, and fair dues. He said it was illegal, illegal to sell, and they shouldn't have sold it to me. But to get my, they are now saying that the Japanese company Amiga City is saying, please check your post office, perhaps deliver it. And they couldn't get an answer, and they didn't leave a card through the letterbox. The post office don't do that, you know, they don't do that. So they're telling bullies, and then they're not going to give me another one, are they? They're just going to prolong it and mess me about as long as they can until I get fed up and die. So I think I've lost 180 odd quid there without a doubt, and I don't think standard trading, I don't think they can do a thing about it. Trading standards, I don't think they can do a thing about it. It was a bit more. It was a bit more pricey. Only like 20 quid. I think it was 100 and I think it was like 190, where the first one I bought was 150 something. So, you know, it's ups and downing. You should try Matika, Robert. Matika's a good make, and they've been around a hell of a long time, Matika. Christ, I had one of the first cordless, a green, if I remember right. It was a green colour Matika. Hello, Andrew. Well, hello, Andrew. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. So, where's Karen gone? I saw Karen pop in earlier. She was up there somewhere. She's very quiet because, you know, I've been away. I've been asleep for 2 weeks, and I'm expecting, of course, we're expecting Baggett Corner. He'll be popping on with his 2 penneth. He's been making some wild and wonderful things out of knives and forks, as people do. What's happening with the Tommy gun? I put it off till tomorrow, actually. We was going to start it again tomorrow because I had a lot to catch up on. As far as the log burners, I gotta make at least 10 more, because they want to take them to the show to sell them. So I gotta make at least 10 more, which is doing my head in. It's doing my head in. So I'm gonna have a rest. I'm gonna have a rest and go back on the machine gun tomorrow, to the Tommy gun. I'm doing odd jobs and listening to you at the same time. That's very nice of you, Karen. Are you singing as well? Are you having a little sing along there? Oh, I like a Robert in the mornings. Yeah, so I'll start the Tommy again hopefully tomorrow. I've still got the Rot Rad is on all, got the 4 wheels on, but that's as far as we've gone. I haven't done the engine yet. That's quite an easy build. I got piles on, but it's really finding the time now, because the works are one down, so I'm doing more over there than I should be doing. I don't mind, and I enjoy it actually, but don't tell Emma. You know, it's 64. I can still run, sing, jog, and do anything else I want to do. You're talking German, man. They're talking German on my channel. Des Linglag. Yeah, all right. Talking German, yeah, man. Da 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 da. You don't look it. 2 seconds. I want to see. I like to read it. Gildo just said, Das Lechengerly says, I like to read it. I had to find out what they're talking about, you see. In case they're talking about me. Gildo, stop talking about me. Guido. You don't look it. Come on, Andrew, don't use Google Translator. I had to use the Google. I like to read it. I like to read it. So yeah, I'm pretty busy. With the log burners. I don't know when the show is, but they want to take 20. They want to take 20 to the show, and they said they'll sell all of them for me. So you know, I got a bet on they won't sell one, but that's the way it goes. I've just put what I do, R2D2. I've done another one of them. Oh, whatever. Another Volkswagen. I've run out of gas bottles. I've run out of gas bottles, which is a good thing. Because we talked about this last time, that you know, we get our gas bottles for free. People give them to us. They bring them to us. So we don't mind. You can bring us all the bottles you want. Come on, Andrew, don't use Google Translator. So yeah, it's good fun. Being a lunatic. I mean, you know, there's always somebody worse off than us, than me. There's obviously a lot of people worse off, isn't there, really? You know, people with put thumbs down, they're worse off because they're obviously talentless. They're obviously couldn't, as I always say, they couldn't make a nail out of a welding rod. So the only thing they can do is put little things down. Reserves. I gotta get rid of these. I got 5 of these to get rid of. So they're gone mad on this German talking, and they, for God's sake, come on. You know I gotta see what that says now. I'll tell the world what it says. I'm like that, I'm a grass. I'll tell everybody what that says now. I do not like my German. It's not very good. Well, don't do it then. Hello, Paul. How's it going, mate? They're talking German. I banned people for lesson, years ago, didn't I? I used to ban everybody just for fun. Hence, I get a thumbs down every 20 minutes. But you know, going back to them days, I was green, and I didn't want rudities and crudities. And I didn't like too much swearing because there was a lot of kids watching. And, you know, perhaps I was wrong. But, you know, I don't mind people swearing now, as long as it's not crude. Ban the Huns. Hey, I don't mind swearing. I don't like being crude because there are women on board. Karen is one. She's wandering around the house listening apparently, but you know, no need for it, is there? No need to, you know, I think everybody swears occasionally. I mean, you hit your finger with an hammer, you're not going to swear, but well, I do. And yet, if there's a woman, if I'm out having a bevy and there's a woman there, I don't swear at all. I never swear in front of women. So strange. But I am strange, you know. You more than most have my fucking head off. I assume you're talking about the swearing, Matt, are you? I do swear, yeah. I tend to swear in the workplace. Only in the workplace. It's, you know, on some of the jobs, I was in, I couldn't swear, but you know, other jobs, you know, you're one of the boys, isn't you? One of the boys. If you swear, you're not the boss. You're one of the boys. So, and now I tend to swear, and I don't realise I'm doing it. Obviously, I don't do it on purpose. I don't burn myself on purpose, and I definitely don't hurt myself on purpose. You know, ooh, you could kill yourself. It's and I still got that the sleeve on the lathe. I don't know if you've ever watched the sleeve on the lathe, and people are saying I could have ripped my arm off on a box lathe. You know, a Boxford lathe. I mean, the thing got a job to cut metal. Never known to rip my arm off, but these poor people was never even seen a lathe, probably. They saw my sleeve close to the lathe and, oh, you could have had your arm off. It would have ripped your arm right off, it would have. Yeah, come on. My wrists are thicker than most people's arms, man. Everyone ripped my hand off. Fucking hell, come on, be honest, yeah. Dave hates the telly, man. I love that name. Well, I didn't know that, David. You're, sell-by date stamped on the middle. Well, that thing I threw in the bin the other day, that, whatever it was called, I can't even remember the name of it, but, the thing is, that, I gotta tell you this, because you won't believe it, the thing is, that orange thing that blew up on me twice, was £79, which is expensive, right? Reduced to £29. So it's still 30 quid, you know, 29 is not cheap. And yet it was the biggest pile of cod dollop I've ever had in my hands, because it didn't sound right, it didn't feel right, because it felt light and tinny. It was like a shitty plastic, you know, it's like, you know, it didn't feel right. Why are you eating grinding discs? Oh, I was told once, don't leave your grinding discs out in the rain, because it weakens the glue. On them splitting discs, you know, the super thin ones, don't leave them out in the rain, because it weakens the glue. Where do they get it from? Where do they get it from? It's not on Google, and it's definitely not on YouTube. So where do they find this information? It's unbelievable. It's such a pile of absolutely donkey crap. Them splitting discs don't last long enough to weaken the glue in them. Christ, they're gone in 20 seconds. So, I just don't know. It's honest to God, there's people out there telling me that I'm doing something wrong, and I said, oh yeah, sure, I go to have a look at their channel. I haven't done one video, but they're telling me I'm doing something wrong. Have you ever drank pee? So yeah, it's the way of life, I suppose. It's people what haven't done much themselves is pushing you, hoping you're gonna do something wrong. Oh, you gotta have a guard on a disc cutter. It's absolutely flicking bullshit. Why they wouldn't have a screw on it? You can take it off. Otherwise, would they? So you work how you want to work. You don't work how other people want to work, because if you work as other people want you to work, you're gonna end up having an accident. You work how you want to work, and you're comfortable with the way you work. And I am comfortable the way I work. I've had a disc cutter in my hand, as I've told everybody 95 times. I've had a disc cutter in my hand for over 40 years. And I know the kick on a disc cutter. I know this and I know that. And I can do the catch in the corners. I know all that. Paper pushers, safety reps. Well, I don't know if you've ever seen Oil Burner. He's a friend of mine. And we started off YouTube together years and years ago, about 7 years. And he went on a rant about sissies on all his videos, and that's what made him super popular, because he knew all the big words. I gotta be honest, he knew all the big words, and he put him to shame about, oh, you mustn't light oil might catch on fire. It's absolutely unbelievable, the shit that people used to tell you. But they're going to be out there, and and people are going to comment on them. You know, they got to say something, because they're sat in front of the telly monitor, whatever, and they're literally sat there looking for something wrong. And as soon as they find it, they don't think, hey, hang about a minute, this fella's 64. He's been an engineer for nearly 50 odd years, but he don't know what he's doing on a lathe, you know, on a box lathe. I used to do train wheels. The lathe was bigger than this house. But now I'm on a box lathe. The chuck is like this. I got bigger chucks on my cordless drill. But, oh, that could rip your arm right off. Oh my God, I think it could. John Hens, yeah, I know him as well. I'm quite friendly with him, or was when we started off. Oil Burner's a top channel. He's a great fella. He's just had he had some bad luck, and I won't tell you what it is. That's up to him to tell you what it was. But he went very quiet for about a year. We have talked since. You'll see me mentioned sometimes on his videos, but he had a bit of misfortune. So God love him, because he knows he's hell of a man. So ask him, he might tell you. I don't know. I don't think he will, but I knows, and I'm not telling you. And the other one, what's his name? The carpenter, Steve. What's his name? I was very good friends with him anyway. The Wood Whisperer, I was very good friends with him. I started off with a lot of good friends, and we all went different ways, because they all stuck to the same thing. Like Oil Burner is oil burner. That's all he does, is oil burn. Straight down the line, oil burn. Where I went into all different crazy things, and the thing I couldn't stick to oil burning, because he was making jet rockets, and I had no way to make a jet rocket around here. I kind of like a paraffin thing out the back, because I get complaints. So there's no way I could compete with a jet rocket, you know. So he went his way, I went my way. I went back into the smaller things. What's the most dangerous thing I've done with a grinder? I don't think there's anything really. I mean, a grinder's a grinder. They always ask me to get in the car, under the car, and if you've got to cut a couple of bolts off because you can't, a U-clamp or something, you can't get under and do stuff. They'd ask me to get under there. Plus, I wear glasses, so I got a bit of protection. But hello, Vince. I didn't see Vince. Oh, there he is. Right. You know what the Queen said, don't you? The show must go on. Yeah. I presume you're talking about that, Queen. Ever had a petrol fire? No, I have. Yes, I have. Yes. When I was siphoning a car once because I was a young fool, and I punctured the tank with a nail, and we put a bowl under there because we used to fill up our scooters when we had the scooters. We was like, we was all back in them days, and we was filling up a bowl with petrol. Well, being a young innocent tow rag, I lit my lighter to see how much was in there, in the bowl. Well, we all know that fumes ignite And they did. And I ended up burning the car down. And my mate pulled me up by my feet pretty rapidly because I was underneath. So I think that was a pretty good laugh. I've had a car catch on fire when I'm welding it. I accidentally cut through the petrol pipe, and that was on my front, and I pushed her off the front into the road, and waited for the fire engine. I didn't want it burning on the front, so it was in the middle of the street here, on fire. So that's the way it goes. So, Vincey's been a bit ill recently. He's had the dreaded bug. I think he caught it off me. I'm not sure because he talks to me a lot, so he might have caught my bug. It was. I think it was like 3 weeks of coughing, and you can hear my voice now is still pretty groggy. No, we never had fire extinguishers, John, in them days, man. Over the works, funny enough, there's two different types, but when I was a welder, they wouldn't think about that. You just run like hell. It was all down to insurance, wasn't it, back in them days? They love insurance because the insurance companies used to pay out straight away. Today they're a bit suspicious of you burning your car. It's nice to see John. I like John, he's a good friend. And John, don't give me thumbs down, do you, John? Laugh me fucking ass off. What are we laughing at? What have I missed out on? Nice to see you too, Bob. Well, as soon as I got enough money, you know, when YouTube starts paying me, I'm coming to visit everybody. I'm going to do a complete lap of the world and pop in everybody's house. Yeah, I know that, John. I was winding you because I think we all know who's doing the thumbs down, but it's not going to get to me, I'm afraid. It's not going to, because the thing is, it's so common now, isn't it? It's so common. Everybody's getting a thumbs down. The only person, and I daren't say his name, because he might be watching now, our Mr. Thumbs Downer. I got a little friend, and he hasn't had a thumbs down. But I think everybody out there, I think everybody out there is getting thumbs down now. I don't know if it's because you all know me. Yeah, but I know what you're saying, Matt. But the thumbs down, it means you don't like the video. If you don't like what's in the video, then you put it on the comments saying, well, they was a pile of bastards. What a crock of shit. But the thumbs down means you don't like me, sort of. But don't worry about it. It's when you, because you take more notice of the thumbs down, which turns them on. There's a couple out there now bashing away because I've just turned them on because I mentioned the thumb downer, and you don't worry about it because there's people with hundreds and hundreds. Somebody told me there was a fellow with 7,000 thumbs down, for crap's sake. 7,000. I couldn't do that. I've tried as hard as I can. I cannot do 7,000 thumbs down. Now I'm confused. What are you confused about, Paul? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. I just got mine. $2,000. What are we talking about now? You see, I miss out. As soon as I turn around, I miss out. Insurance. Dad's supposed to come to me. No, I confused. Exactly, John. With the thumbs down. You're confused with the thumbs down. Well, we get a thumbs down. I get a thumbs down within 10 minutes because whoever it is a lowlife. Obviously not working because they're scouring the internet. Obviously a subscriber, or was a subscriber, because he knows exactly when I do a video within 20 minutes. So they must get it like, doodle doodle doodle, Rob Nerdon just done a video, doodle doodle doodle, quick thumbs down the bastard. It was like, you know, funny. But 2, I think my most is 5 thumbs down. I'm absolutely honoured. I'd get upset if it was 5,000. I gotta be honest. I would get upset. I'd probably give up YouTube if you can give me 5,000 thumbs down. I will give up YouTube. Okay, I promise. It's a bet. I will promise. No, Andrew. No. That computer's here, mate. It's run from this house, next room. And it's run by me. So, no. So, yeah. As I said, if you can get me 5,000, I will absolutely give in YouTube. There you are. Okay. Thumbs downers. Okay, you still you haven't finished pulling yet. Okay. I'll wait for you to finish having a... Yeah, okay. Take your time. Hang about there. Dave, is there a way of turning that button off? I think I know what it is. I really honestly think I know what it is. 2 of them. There's 2. And sometimes they get a free, but there's usually 2. Doesn't matter, don't, honest to God. But Dave, I'm talking to David Hates. If there's a way of turning it off, I just turn it off. That would really wind the bastards up. I don't see what it's for anyway, do you? What's it for? What's it all about? Talk to me after, David. The Telly Man. I love that name. It's just a brilliant name. David Hates the Telly Man. I know you can hide your views. Yeah, my comments are all they gotta go through me first. I read every comment before I say yes or no. Yeah. I don't think it's right though, Paul. You know, I think it's wrong because they allow us to shut the comments off because, you know, some of the comments are sick, crude, and obviously kiddie fiddlers. I've had a few of that sort of shit, honest to God. Jimmy fucking Savile. And it's stuff I don't really want to listen to. They just got to use my good looks, Paul, you know? Do I look like I would hurt anybody? No, I don't. I wouldn't hurt nobody. I'd help somebody, I wouldn't hurt them. Unless they wanted a tattoo, then I hurt them because they don't come back twice when I give them a tattoo. I like to know where Ian is because it was actually Ian what taught me into coming back on here tonight because I was going to have a while off, but Ian come on and had a chat to me and so did Vince. Vince up there somewhere had a chat to me saying, "Come on now, come on, only yourself." Well, funny, I done that paint thing on there. I done the paint thing tonight. And I got it with a copyright on it because it was the music. Well, I thought I got a folder full of music from 1 minute up to 30 minutes. No titles, just how long it is. because if I do a film for like 10 minutes, I go into the 10 minutes and drag a 10-minute clip across. Anyway, I did a guitar thing, and instantly, hello Drew, I did a guitar thing and instantly I got hit with a copyright thing. So I had to change it to, I think I changed it to Beethoven or whatever it was. I made it through. Well, I don't know about you, Drew, but it's flipping freezing over here. We've had cold. Apparently it was going to snow, but it didn't. It chickened out. But, we was talking about thumbs downers, Drew, and what is the point of it? And I said it's more common now than it ever has been before. It's just strange why people react like that. Would we call it a reaction to give somebody a thumbs down? I mean, my attitude, if there's somebody I don't like, which is very rare, I walk away and go somewhere else. If there's something on YouTube that I don't like, I press the flicking button and go somewhere else. I haven't got time to do little silly comments or, I think your mother stinks. I haven't got time for all that shite. That's just, well, obviously there is children on here, isn't there? So perhaps it is children. It does. That copyright shit it can be longer than 15. Is it 15 seconds? Tell me if I'm wrong. There's a limit you can have. If it's longer than 15 minutes, they'll hit you with a copyright. I haven't had no strikes, but it was in my folder. And my folder, I've used my folder 7 years. So I thought, well, there's nothing in there now copyrighted. I tried to do uncopyright and royalty free and everything like that. But no, I put one on it tonight. I thought I'll put this on to tell people I'm live. Do you like watching paint drying, whatever I called it? And it instantly comes up with a copyright. I thought, for pluck's sake, for pluck. Yorkshire. It's been freezing here. Freezing. I mean cold. My van don't flicking start. 3 days now, my van don't start. I gotta which is a no-no, but you gotta do it because you gotta go to work. There's Ian. Look, we've talked. He's obviously been listening. Have you, Ian? You've been listening to us talking about you, mate. Oh, some of the things people said about you, Ian. Unbelievable, mate. Unbelievable. I checked that's a bit technical, isn't it? Boa? Yep. Yeah, you can have little 15-second clips, just, falling down the stairs, do a little clip of, George Formby or something, but yes, Drew, thank you, mate. It is, as I was saying, that there was somebody out there with 7,000 thumbs down on one video. 7,000 thumbs down. That is wild. I'd be honoured to get 7,000 thumbs down. It's an impossibility. But somebody done it. 7,000 thumbs down is a 1 cent per hit. So that's 7,000 cents. There's 10 cents to $1, is it? Tell me if I'm wrong, right? So how many dollars do you earn on just dislike us. They're all flicking nutters, I'm telling you. Oh, I got flicking thousands of things to make, and I could honestly sit here and do whatever you call them, showing you how to do editing, showing you what they call them. Paul, what do you call them? Showing you how to do things. Traditional, no, something like that. I don't know. I just like to say I love the vids. Well, thank you very much, Dean. Thank you very much, mate. It's tutorials. Paul's always there. Paul's always there. I could make tutorials. I could sit here all day. Apart from, my ass hurts a bit, but there's 10 cents to the dollar. I wish, buddy, try 100 cents to the dollar. Right, there's 100 cents to the dollar. So he had 7,000 thumbs down. So what's 7,000 cents? Am I racking your brain? Tutorial. I could do tutorials all day long, I'm telling you. I could how to play guitar. We could do one of them. I could sit here playing guitar all day. I don't want to do that. I haven't picked up a guitar for 20 years. See, 70 bucks. 70 bucks. So they've earned him 70 bucks just by giving him a thumbs down. 70 bucks in pounds. It's about a third of 70. It's about 47 quid. Pounds. I'd have that. That's a night out. Skipper. Yeah, that's about 50 quid, and 50 quid is quite a lot of money. It's well, I put 20 quid in the van every week, diesel. So it's 2.5 weeks diesel for me. Hi, Skipper, mate. How's it going? I'm a wizard, Harry. Harry Potter! It's a laugh, isn't it? Anyway, Justin Bieber. 7,296 thumbs down. Yeah. I don't think I know Justin Bieber. I don't think I've ever watched him, but I know the name, but it's strange, isn't it? Strange. That bottle skunk bum. It's them little bottles, we used to go over France. We used to go over France on a ferry and buy these little flicking things. They're horrible, but it's a good kick on it. It's a good kick. Hello, kicker. Bieber was a snot. He's a rich snot. He's a rich one. He's made his money, hasn't he? Alright, he done a couple of things wrong, and people started to dislike him because it's so easy to do it. There's you only got to do one thing wrong, and then people's going to turn on you. A lot of people did, didn't they? Film stars, did things wrong, and they never. What was his name? Julian Clary. Remember Julian Clary, the queer fella? he said something that some of the producers, the BBC producers, didn't like. I think he actually said, I'd like to give him a good fisting, which was a fist up the butt, because, you know, it's gay talk. And they banned him for years, But I see he's back on now. He's not on back as good as he was. He's not to demand now. He's not. He's lost all his power. I'll laugh my fucking ass off. What are we laughing at now? Come on. You're talking about fisting, aren't we? There's no wrong with a good fisting. But as I said, you know, it don't take much to get disliked. And the thing is, I'm not being funny. I don't think there's anybody who dislikes me, apart from, you know, I mean you in this town. You know, friends and friends of friends. And friends of friends and friends. I don't think there's anybody here who dislikes me, but you know, abroad, which never ever, you know, the fummer. Abroad, I got no control over. You know, over here, if you dislike somebody, you come and tell him to my face. You say, "Listen, you, I don't like you. All right." But they don't. They hide behind a little flicking mother's skirt and gives you a little thumbs down or something. It's very sad of them, very sad. I think I'm going to have a sing. I don't know. I feel like a sing song. You were very slow on that, Vince, weren't you, with the old fisting joke? Like, that was 10 minutes ago. The rule of thumb to control boards. What about, mate? What happened in Leicester in 2012? No, I wasn't there. I do know somebody who lives there, but I wasn't there. Well, I'm not on the liquor. I'm not on the liquor. He's alright, Paul. A switch thicker than your thumb. Yeah, that's true, Drew. The thing is, mate, you know, you're a likeable man. Apparently, I'm not a likeable man. We all got our crosses to bear, I presume. I don't know. King Richard III. What was King Richard III? That wasn't 2012. It might have been 1812. It wasn't 2012. What are you talking about? For some reason, Bo, my 100% man, I bought this. Which is a jolly good camera. But I tend to be using this. I tend to use that now all the time. And it's got a mag mount, so it sticks to anything metal, and it's great. It's a good quality. It's good quality photo. It's Wi-Fi, so you can watch it from wherever you're hiding. But I'm actually doing a marathon. Newport half marathon is on Sunday, and they've asked me to do the photography, so I'll be taking out my big camera. I'll be taking out the big camera for that. Well, the little one here, the little one, this is a GoPro session, and it is absolutely cracking. It is absolutely great fun. Right, there's no little thing on the back of it. You can't see what you're doing, but you press once and it starts filming. That's it, mate. Away to go. Brilliant. Absolutely. Goodbye. It's my second one, but goodbye. This is a good one. Touchscreen, flacka. There was a car on the batteries because the battery got a chip in it, and you can only use their batteries. You can't use China. You can only use their battery. But very good camera. Very good camera. So I think I'm pretty close to best-ish. And then I got my Canon, which I'll be using this weekend. In fact, I better have to check this over because I haven't used it for a while. So it's all powering up. It's still alright. No carding camera. So yeah, that's the one I use is for the special events. That goes in a little rucksack on my back and away to go. Oh, I love the Canon, I gotta be honest. And going back to talking about Oil Burner got the same Canon, and he uses that for his videos. And he says it gets that hot sometimes because he does the oil burning. He nearly melted it a few times, and I thought, Christ almighty, I couldn't take that out. I daren't take out the shed and get it full of dust. And the one thing over the workshop I've noticed, because this camera got a mag mount on it, well, when you're grinding and whatever, all the dust and everything is going to the magnets, so you can't be doing the camera any good. And I think that's what blew the first one up. And I think maybe that's what blew the plasma up, was metal dust. Metal Guru, here's a tune, yeah. So you just never know, do you? The thing is about the Canon, it don't autofocus when you actually got it on a film. You can put some software in there called Lantern. I think it's Magic Lantern. You can put some software in it and it will autofocus. But you can hear the motors going. So it's not really good for doodling. So if you're doing a film, you have them like set at a certain distance. Set the camera and say, right, flick and stay there, do not move, I'm going to film you. T-Rex, Metal Guru. I got you, Ian, I sussed you. My camera is crap. Well, they're cheap now, aren't they? David, yeah, give us a shout, Dave. That's him searching. See ya, die. Did everybody subscribe to our Dave, because he's hell of a nice man. I see. I was expecting Rob Durden because I haven't seen. You see this? I gotta show you. Burn. I was expecting Rob Durden to pop on. 300 cheap. It is, John. Just put a bit aside, you know. The stuff you make, you can earn 300 in about 3 days, man. The stuff you make. There. A pipe, hot. I just cut through a pipe. it jumped up. I got the gun in my hand. I couldn't go anywhere, and it hit me under the chin there, and it stayed there and sizzled until I could get away from it. So I got a nice. Hence, I haven't shaved tonight. Look, I'm scruffy, but it's a nice. Looks nice. I thought. Looks like a love bite. Where's Pooh? Pooch. Some asshole has his pen. I missed something again, aren't I? Ah, right, you got a pencil, you got a pen, right. Andrew, very drool. I have dropped hot welding slag in my ears. Yes, and you can hear a sizzle. I had a big blob go down my sleeve here, and I was trying to get it out, and I kept twisting my arm like a fool, and it completely took the skin off nearly 3/4 of the way around my arm. It was a big blob of molten. On your hair, down your backs. You can hear it rolling right through your hair. But it's good, isn't it? We all love pain, us welders. In the shoes, oh yeah. You get a hot thing down your welly. It keeps you on your toes, don't it? It keeps you on your toes. Oh, molten brass, God, that stays up for a while. It smells like bacon. Yeah, it always actually makes you hungry when you burn yourself, don't you? Perhaps that's what it is, John. Because it smells of bacon, mate. You think, oh, sod this. I'm going to go in now for the sandwich. I entered the competition once and took first. I took first and third. He's on his own, isn't he? I was welding the van door, jammed once and melted the nylon pushes off, and it dropped into my. Ow! Took 6 weeks off work. Okay, now. The thing is, you gotta go to the doctors, haven't you, and drag it out every couple of days and let them put ointment on there for you. And that's another thing, Paul. Yes, you're burning, but you still carry on. You will not let loose. Stupid, absolutely stupid. The thing is, if it sees a little hole in your coat or in your trousers, you can guarantee it. That's where it's going to bounce down, isn't it? As they said, if you get stung on the willy by a wasp, can you take away the pain, but can I keep the swelling? Like, you know what I mean? So I haven't seen Jason. I've talked to him a couple of times, but he's killing himself. He's not happy. He's definitely not happy. And I really don't know what he's doing it for. Because if you're not happy, you know, he was happy over his workshop. He was happy over his workshop, doing his own little thing. He didn't need money that bad. I'm sure he didn't need money that bad, but what are you drinking? I'm drinking Deluxe. Bar Deluxe. It's 4 volume. I mean, that's 4 for the bottle that size is not bad. It's got a pretty good buzz, but I've only got one left, so I can't give it to you because I gotta drink it, and then I gotta have to go on the cider. Yeah, but is it beer? It's a beer. It's a lagery sort of shite. I don't know what it is really. We used to go over. You get on the ferry and go over to France, and you could bring back about 10 crates each. So they was all doing it, and then you had people doing it and selling them to you. Like I think it was like £6 a crate or something like that. So we was buying them by the fucking thousands. But then it went legal, as everything do. And now you can get these down our local shop, your Asda, which is the equivalent to your Walmart, whatever. And you can buy them there now, and it's still cheap. I think it's like £6 for 24 bottles. It's not a lot. It's crap, but it's called Lagershite. Lagershitensies. I asked about it. Yeah, maybe get a crate. It's all right, but you gotta. The first one is horrible. It's one of them sort of drinks you gotta get past the first 6, you know. Then after that, you don't really give a toot. Putty or cement. I don't drink alcohol. Captain Jerk said he didn't drink alcohol, and he was at Dizzy's house, and I noticed he had a can in his hand. Wherever he was at, just being friendly. But if you don't drink, you should leave it alone, shouldn't you? If you don't drink, leave it alone, will you? It's bad for your head, your stomach, and anything else. I like cider. I do like a cider because I don't think any of us, John, has any brain cells yet. I think we're all losing brain cells. God, I've started forgetting things, and that's going to wind me up because I might forget where I live and go somewhere else. Coke Zero. Not drinking here on. I think I am, Paul. I really think I am, mate. There's something going on with my brain. I tend to forget things now, and I just go blank, and I think, what the hell am I doing here? It's a strange thing, but 64 this month, 2 weeks, 64 in 2 weeks' time. I don't know when I'm going to be classed as an old man. Is 70 or 80. That's a good idea, Paul. You could jog it down and give your thing a jump start, like. You're all having some good jokes here tonight, I gotta be honest. As they said, I don't mind my wife going out, but she keeps coming back, don't she? Know? It's that sort of joke, innit? Rum. She won't let me drink rum no more. I love rum. I love rum, but no, she won't let me touch it now. I believe that as well, John. I believe that, mate. I've saw different things, and it's weird, and how they all match up, they all line up, they all do this, they all do that. It's all beyond us, and that one is actually dead center of the world. And they said the only way you could do that back in them days is to be up there in space to know dead center of the thing. So it's not just a lucky guess here. You don't just get a map and stick a pin in and say, right, this is dead center of the thing. This thing is absolutely within a couple of meters. Nah. 64, man. You don't go there. 64, you don't go there. Vince, believe me, mate. You don't go there at 64. They were bright people back in then. Yeah, I believe that, Paul, but there's some weird stuff, mate. $13,000 old. Yeah, true enough, Karen. Very true, very true. A dead centre. Yes, I use this. I got this. Heartburn. Gotta take it. If I'm gonna go on a cider, I gotta have one of them first, because otherwise it'll cripple me. It'll cripple me. You're only 64. When I get older, losing my hair. Many years from now, will you still be sending me a Valentine? Birthday greetings, bottle of wine. When I'm 64. You gotta, honestly, God, I gotta have one of them. It's a bloody big thing as well, you know. But I take one before the session, and then one after. You know, I've had a piece of chalk when I was out. I forgot to take one of them, and I went out on the bevy, and I started getting heartburn. So I've had a piece of dartboard chalk to try and get rid of to kill the. Telling you, I suffer real bad. Good for Chard. Good for Chard. You see I'm letting this grow? I guess. And I'm going searching for gold. Like Todd. $40 a day. What was these? 20. Two of them. Yes, it's coming up to maybe inch and a half now, inch and a half there. Why not, innit? Why not? Nobody looks at me anyway. Inch. But nobody looks at me, so I don't care. You won't give up cider. No, I can't give up cider. That's my last love. That's my last love. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? It takes 24 hours to work. These are pretty good, I gotta be honest. Whether it's 24 hours, I don't know, but you know, I don't get it. I don't get a heartburn after cider because I've just made sure I don't. And the beauty of drinking cider is everybody knows. Does everybody know? You don't get hangovers. Cider do not give you a hangover. I don't know if you've all suffered hangovers when you're feeling like a shite in the morning. Cider do not do that. So I go to work looking like Muhammad Ali, beautiful every morning. I've never had a hangover. I think by law, you should get pissed once a month. By law. Because it's good for you. It lets you flow. It lets you enjoyment. It lets you... Yeah, see, as Vince just said, he's jumped in there and took the words right out of my mouth. Well, lordy doddy. The meth's in the alcohol. I used to hate hangovers because I used to drink bitter, you know. And I was hanging some mornings. And then you drive to work, didn't you, back in them days? You drive to work, go straight from work into a pub and the hair of the dog, when I call hair of the dog. So you'd have another pint, go home, get changed, get back out on the razzle, and start all over again. Oh, couldn't do it now. Wouldn't even want to do it. Red wine. Red wine. Ain't there a drink you can have before a good session and feel fine the next day? Don't know that. Don't know. My doctor, it was actually my doctor who told me to drink cider. Because I used to drink bitter and I had a kidney infection which literally crippled me. I've never been in so much pain in all my life. And the doctor said, what do you drink? And I said bitter. He said, give it up and drink lager, because lager goes straight through you. You piss lager faster than you drink it. But it was flicking horrible. So anyway, I drink cider. Fucking hell, Ian. Ian's turned into a fucking doctor here. Dr. Ian. Well, yeah, that's it. That's fair, Paul. Because I used to make my own. In fact, it's all up there. It's all up in the attic, and I'm going to bring it down and start doing it again. I'm going to get some recipes of Vince. You know, Vince. Vince is going to give me some recipes for quick homebrew. Yeah, the first glass you're supposed to throw away or keep it for cleaning your paintbrushes? I remember I watched the complete series of that. I forget what it was called, but it was home brewing up in the woods, wasn't it? It was a complete series of it. As soon as you got your banjo out, that was it. Everybody had to start dancing. The old moonshiners. Well, I used to like the home brew, and I gotta be honest. I used to make wine, red wine, and I used to give more of it away than I actually drunk because there was people queuing up for it, you know. So I used to give it to them, and he knows his poisons. Moonshine isn't brewing. No, but because it's illegal, so you got to call it brewing. You can't go around saying you're making moonshine, otherwise you get arrested. So we got to say, yeah, I do a bit of brewing, bit of cider. Have you ever tried cider? It just don't come out right. I think the only thing you can do yourself out of them cans, you know, the cans you can buy, comes out like treacle, is lager, and that don't taste right. So I went on to red wine. I thought red wine was the easiest to make, so I made it red wine. Red wine. I got a black man's pinch there. I got a black man's pinch there, the size of a fucking football field. And I've stuck a needle in it 4 times and squirted the blood out. But it keeps coming back, so it obviously was a baddie one. It was a baddie one, so it's going to bubble up again. So I keep squeezing it. Distilled spirits, yeah, you make your mash and the way to go. I did buy somewhere. There, I can see it. I bought that already. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. So I just gotta get some. What I use is double strength grape whatever, double strength. Chuck it into a thing. Couple of bucketfuls of sugar. Some of that stuff, and let it go, man. Moonshine, not moonshine. It's like you know, good stuff. Like they used to make in prison, you know, with they used to use it. They used to nick the bread, didn't they? They put the bread in there. They used to put the bread in there because the yeast was still alive in the bread. So, and that's how you do it in prison. Apparently, I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that. Yes, I will do. I'll make videos because it was nice to do. It was you know, it was you get it all ready and make sure everything's clean and then start bubbling away, and you could hear it bubbling from flicking 3 doors down the street, like, you know. But yeah, it was a good laugh. I'm going to do it again. I bet I was quite scary, wasn't it, Karen? They were all red stuff coming through the ceiling, like, you know, that's poltergeist. Seeing red stuff. It's alright, I'm being a sadist. Well, at least they wasn't out robbing anybody, was they? They was like having a good laugh up in the attic, probably, and you know, it was. Thing is, I think I was the only one who ever in my family, I was the only one who ever drunk my own stuff. I give it away to other people, as I said. That's fucking killing me, lads. I give it away to other people, but my family wouldn't drink it because oh no, he's made that himself. That don't sound right. Ugh. It was always like that. Yeah. Well, I was told going back to the brewing it yourself that it had to be stainless steel. You had to get a stainless steel pressure cooker. But they said you can't use copper, but they all use copper. All them things up in the woods was copper, wasn't he? Because what's his name used to make them with his little hammer. So yeah. I don't see why you can't do it with copper. Yes, copper. Yes, yeah. I'm already confused. Right. Yeah, true enough. That is, Paul, isn't it? Because yeah, I can't see you making one out of stainless steel. I mean, copper is very easy to work with, but it was some good programs on it, wasn't it? I'm already half blind, John, so I'll be all right, mate. People use a copper to make mambua. Mambua. The yeah, it's when it goes up through the cold water and turns it back into use it for fuel. The thing is, they always, go up in the woods and they used to light the fires and everything. I'm surprised they never used oil burners because them oil burners, like oil burner, you don't have to get some power out of it. Like, that would warm us still up pretty fast, wouldn't it? If you use the oil burner. Of course, you don't have to use lead solder. They want this, don't cook it in mash. Lead free. Lead free. Oh man, but white spirit distilled from. I bet that was nice, boy. Bet that was nice. White spirit. Wazza. Wazza. Blow your socks off, innit? Blow your socks off. Moonshine. I think if you just had a little one out of the shed, I'm not talking like to make 6,000 gallons. I'm talking about a little one out of the shed, and we could make sort of like say a gallon a week. It's all you want is a gallon a week, innit? Keep you happy. You don't want to go like in multi business. Just keep it cool. And a way to go. I have to do that thing now. I gotta do that. Right there. I gotta do it. I can't fucking do it, but I'm gonna try. Warriors come out to play. Warriors come out to play. Remember that film? The Warriors. Right crack of shite. Farmers are allowed to make it to run their farm equipment, you. Never ever. The Warriors, It was a good film, wasn't it? It was bad, but it was you had to watch it. I think in modern day it would be classed as crap. Corn or potatoes? Well, my friend was talking to me about a potato drink, and he said it's absolutely super doopy. So why can't I do that? It's ethanol. See it was pretty shit. Burger is potatoes, isn't it? I just need I need a recipe. I need pointing in the right direction, and I don't mean across the railway tracks. Synapse from potato. You got any recipes, Skipper? I got I think it's like there's about 10 demijohns and 6 5-gallon tanks up in the attic. We put them up in the attic when we had the people come in to screw my house about. I don't know if you saw that video, when they done electrics and everything. So we put everything up in the attic out of the way. But now I can get it all back down. Yeah, my recipe is to go. It's pretty cheap, isn't it, really? Asda. But it's just, it's nice to make your own. It's just nice to do something. Plus, I could, I'd probably use it, put it in one of them squirty bottles, and start my van in the mornings. We could do that, couldn't we? Yeah, we used to have you could add a little bit of some little bottle of something or other, and it smell and taste. Well, it wouldn't. I don't say it's going to taste the same, but it would smell. I forget what they used to call it. Like his little bottle. And it's interesting. Yeah. Well, I nearly made the still. I was waiting for the pressure cooker, and all of a sudden it was very hard to find the old pressure cooker, because I was going to put a valve on the top. You got a release valve just in case of emergencies, and then you got the valve to go into your coil, your whirly thing, through a tank of cold water, come out the other side, drip, drip, drip. And we're all there with glasses waiting for the drip drips. And we're all pissed as rats. I'd be scared to drink it. Yeah, that's very true, John, because you could have made a poison, couldn't you? You could have actually made your own poison. Rice. Sake. Well, I knew a fellow who used to get a melon, cut the top off, take all the pips and stuff out, fill it right up to the top with sugar, put the top back on it, put an hole in the bottom, and after so long it used to drip. And that was rocket juice. That was literally rocket juice. He died. He didn't die from drinking that, but he's dead now. But oil burner. Look, we're talking to oil burner. It's my dear friend. Yeah, we're talking about making stills, and we don't know where we've gone. And I said I'm surprised that they never ever used oil burner. you know, with your sort of power. So it was strange. You know, they used to go collecting wood and all the smoke and whatever, whereas you could go up in the woods with one of your gizmos and sit there all day burning oil, and it's not so fucking heavy. I don't think oil burner will be doing this still. He's kegs. The old big stainless steel keg. Yeah, I never thought about that. No, I knew a man who was funny enough just offered me one of them because apparently they're making bathroom cabinets out of them, cutting them in half and putting doors in them. Retro, stupid stuff. But he said, I just make fuel. The thing is, if you got somebody to give you this stuff, I mean, oil burner knows a few people where he gets his oils from and whatever. I don't know anybody. You know, all the chip shops and stuff. Somebody's already done it, haven't they? They've already somebody's already been there, knocked the door and said, "Oh, any chance of having all your oil and stuff?" So you know, you either first there, or if you use that chip shop every day, then fair dues, he might chuck you a few gallons. But it's hard to find around here, very hard to find. TT, hello TT, my little friend. It's behind you. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Skip. It was the dog. The dog just went out. That's why the door opened. I missed you, Robert. Oh, thank you, TT. That's very nice of you, love. I had a down session. Nope, wrong. Nope, nothing at all to do with YouTube and YouTubers. It was purely mainly eBay, because they took me for 100 quid. I mean, 100 quid is a lot of money, you know. I'm not being funny. It's a lot of money. It don't come that easy no more, you know. When we used to have big jobs and, oh Christ, you used to go home with your pocket bulging of money, fair enough. But today, it don't come out that well. I get some fucking shit from my phone. I do. I get some fucking shit from my phone. You know, when I first started YouTube, I had all my people I subscribed to. I had them on a notification thing. Okay, so every time they put a video up, it sends me a message, and then I had Facebook, Twitter, all of them. There must be 19 of them. All sent me a message when something else was going on, and it ended up that I had something like 100 messages a day, and then you know that they sort of like sell your number off to people, and then other people got your number and they send you messages. Oh, did you know that you can have double glazing for 50 quid? And I was literally bombarded with emails. I was getting like 1,000 emails every day, and you go through them, and there was only 2 you wanted. All the rest was just completely shit. Catalogues, this, that, and you go right the way down the flecking line and say, oh Christ. So over the last couple of weeks since I've been quiet, marketing shit. Over the I've started shutting things down. I've started deleting, and I started blocking, and I started all sorts of strange stuff. And it's easing my brain. I gotta be honest, it's easing my brain. I mean, eBay is a known crook. Okay, there's no doubt about it. There's more crooks on eBay than there is in any prison you know. There's flicking thousands of crooks on there just waiting. And then you go on and you put a quick advert on eBay saying, I'm selling 4 sovereign rings, give me 200 quid each, call it 800 quid, they're yours. So you send some dude 800 quid and it's gone forever. You're not going to get it back. It's gone. And it's crooks like that. You know, I can't stand crooks like that. They're horrible crooks. Bye, DD. Who's DDD? DD. Drive, you going? Are you okay, mate? Thanks for popping in, buddy. Always nice to see you. And then we had a couple of good laughs there. And yeah, there's always people out there trying to rip you off. Mother Nature calls, Vince. eBay are crooks, without a doubt about it. And they took me for £100, and it was £100 quickly. I've had the dribs and drabbles. You know, you get like one missing every week. But in the last 2 weeks, I had something like 8 things go missing. And eBay just said, no, we're going to refund them. And I said, well, hang about. Because I keep all my receipts. I got paperwork everywhere. No, they give them a refund. And 4 of them, you're not going to believe this, 4 of them was the same town in Spain. I said, come on. There's 4 of them. I bet they all know each other. So, anyway, I had to alter all my paperwork. As you know, I told you last time, I altered all my paperwork, and now I only do... but it was wrong, you know. It's spiting other people for a couple of crooks. Them couple of crooks have spoiled it for other people. Cheers, Drew. Say hello to Dizzy. If you see Dizzy, say hello to him. I'm too naffed to come and see him tonight. I'm naffed. What's the point in recorded delivery? Honest to God, it's pointless. And the thing is, they freeze your money. They freeze it. PayPal. I use tracking, John. Yeah. They freeze your money. They got no right on the planet to do that. That is absolutely against the law. But they can do it. On the internet, TT, you can do what the hell you like. If you want to rip somebody off, con them, rob them, it's so easy to do, and you're doing it from behind closed doors. Nobody sees you. Out you go, nick their money or whatever you're going to do, and then that's it. It's all over. And they won't even blink. They don't even care how old you are. You know what I mean? I said to him, I said, come on, I'm you know, getting on a bit. Give us a break here. And they wouldn't even answer. They're bastards. Sorry, I swore. That's how it started, Skipper. That's how it all started. Because the prices was conning like hell. And then they sort of like, it's gone free now and it's free to put it on. But then they charge you when you sell it. Well, years ago when I started, 15 years ago, I've been on eBay, 15 years. And you used to pay to put it on, didn't you? And then they used to charge you again for the fees. But they stopped that because Amazon give them a run for their money. There was a Japanese firm called something or other which give them a run for their money, but it didn't last. But Amazon, twice as good, and fair dues, you can send it back, and it's not no hassle. They put it straight back into your bank faster than they come out of it, you know. So I'm sticking with Amazon. eBay now is you can only buy off me via email. I'm not going to send you anything in a parcel. It's got to be emailed. No, I had a look at that, John, but it went into technical terms. It went into the tax man and things like that. It confused me a bit because I don't want to pay tax. Yeah, yeah, sure I did. I still got the other one. I still got the other one at the shed, so there you go, see? They can have that one back. I knew you was just kidding, because I knew you saw he cut the bloody thing in pieces. Did you? Very good, Vince. I think that would be a pretty good laugh. I think it'd be better than this is called OBS Studio, and it's quite complicated. I think you should be looking into Instagram, because I was watching it the other night, and the person who was talking was on the screen in a circle, but underneath was like 6 other people, and as soon as they talked, they would take over position on the main circle, and it looked quite clever, and it looked, you know, if we could get more people talking who got cameras. If you've got a camera facing you now, you know, you could be then there talking to me, word for word, face to face. Yeah, it is good. TT, have you done any videos lately? I haven't seen nothing pop up. I don't know if you've ever seen TT's article, little videos. Very nice, very relaxing. I've done Facebook on the phone, Matt. You can do Facebook on the phone straight away. It's the easiest thing in the world. It takes you 2 minutes. But there's a thing that Instagram is apparently now the best. Is the best, like Skype, you know. But it's better, easier, whatever. And it comes up, and there was like 6 of them talking, and it was popping in and out different people. So yeah, look into Instagram. I would. I just haven't got that brain power no more. Honest to God, this thing here, OBS Studio. It does your brain in. I can't keep up with this social. Yeah, telling you, Dave, it's absolutely. And by the time you sort it out, that's to do a live thing like this is something like maybe 5 hours work, because you've got to organise, you've got to get home early, you've got to have your bath, you've got to go out and get your drink, and then you've got to set up, and then you've got to make sure everything's working, because you can guarantee you've got to sit down, click it, and then the camera don't work. Guarantee that, because it happens every time, and then the mic don't work, and then something else don't flecking work, and then the dog's just pissed over your leg, and then it just goes on and on. Yeah, you're gonna buy the booze. You can't do a live show without booze. I get TT, yeah, she's having a go there. Dirty dog. He has been a dirty dog lately. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's up in arms about something. He's in his bed over there now. I can see him. He's actually watching me. And he's had it right on him the last couple of days. He's doing all naughty things. So I don't know what's wrong with him. But, you know, be an excuse to drink. You don't need an excuse to drink, do you, Ian? Funny enough, I've never ever had a drink in the shed. And I noticed Ian was out the shed with his bevy. He seems to be home from home with the shed. And that's nice. Alfie's he's home, back in school, isn't he? They're all back in. They had a week off. Then when they're back in school, he'll be around Saturday. But he seems to he comes and goes. He's into let's do a video tonight. Let's do this, and then the next thing he don't want to do nothing. I got him a camera, as you saw, and I've never seen it since. So it's either full or is obviously the batteries are run out because the chargers are here. So I don't know what he's up to. What's the skipper? Who said skipper? Hormones. It could well be. He's just got it on him. He's 2 days now. He's done naughty little things, and not like him. It's not like him at all. 13 is old in dogs' lives, I should think. I think Troy is he's over 7. Thought I was getting an electric shock then. There's all wires under here, and I thought I was getting an electric shock. My cat was 2021. That's old, isn't it? That's an old bit of pussy you got there, boy. When you say was, I assume your cat is now passed on. Well, you got a new cat. Thank you very much, Ian, and thanks for that chat the other day, mate. Brought me back to life. I missed it, Matt. It's gone up now. I can't. Shot her in the head. Who shot her in the head? You shot a cat in the head? See over the weekend. Yep, 4 years old. Okay then. I think all in all, we've had a bloody good night. Offline. Yeah, I will message you on Facebook. Ian, take care, mate. That's sad. So yeah, it was a nice session. It was a nice peaceful session, and we had quite a bit of funniness going on in the middle of here. I probably got a couple of thumbs down already, but that's the way life is. You got strange people out there. But it's their life, it's not mine. I can't control their life. I can only control my own. Thank you, Skipper. Great seeing you, mate. We will meet one day and have a pint. And I've lost Jason by the look of it. He comes and goes now. He's thing. I didn't see Rob nerding on you tonight. David Doyle. David's just come on, and we're just going off. I believe now everybody goes jumping over to Dizzy. Dizzy's on now, 10 o'clock, and I'm too naffed. I've had an hard day. As you saw, I've done quite a few videos today as well. So I'm going to call it a day or a night. What's the end of the day? Night. And what you on about, Vince? Nobody knows what Vince is on about. Vince is on about whatever he's on about because he's a nutter. He talks to himself all the time, Vince, I'm telling you. Oh, I got a message. A request. Rose. I got somebody who wants to be my friend on Facebook. You know, nice. I will say yes, because I like friends. Help her find more. No, you can help yourself. Is it raise awareness of prostate cancer? I don't want to know shit like that. Honest to God, I'm told to know shit like that. It's just weird what people send you, innit? Can oil burner there. Well, it's nice if you're going to have a shit day, because I had quite a good day. I had quite a good day today, so I'm happy. And it'd be nice. It'd be nice if I think if we can get Vince up to do live, or we look into this Instagram, or look into that and get that up and running. I think it'd be better if people with cameras, and then they can come and join in face to face. Kazis. Is that what you call a shithouse? A kazi? A kazis. Yes, strange people over there. Yes, strange people. It's quite easy. It's the same, exactly the same as this, Karen. Honest to God, it is. Probably easier. You just get an account. It's exactly the same as. There's no adness about it. It's plenty of cameras here, and we just all jump over to that. And if it's easier, if you want to see like more people, I it'd be nice to see who you're talking to, you know. Cause I see Bagger Corner's gone back to his little BC in the view thing there instead of his face. I've never known a man embarrassed of his face so much in my life. Get your face out there, man. Get your face out there. Everybody want you to do their Kazi then. Your little Kazi. David Murphy. Now David Murphy is dizzy. Wait there. Share the link. Hang about. Let's see what Dave said. Oh, he's just saying hello to one of my things. But yeah, Dizzy's on now. If you wanna jump over onto Dizzy, he's a good laugh. I don't know what he's up to this weekend, and if you do jump over to Dizzy's, just say I off me. I can't get over that tonight. I'm gonna lay down now and probably die. I was using your face, remember? He was using my face, you used Ian's face. You used everybody's face by your own. I think you're one of them identity tea leaves. You know what a tea leaf is? A thief. Identity thief. They are 55-year-old. I am 57. As I'm an 18-year-old, and they wanted you to have in the bank. Low profile. What I do, none of their business. That's very true, Karen. None of nobody's business. Sod them all, man. Tell them to sod off. I'll use you for subs, Rob. That's what it's all about, Matt. That's what it's all about. I poo. It's poo you now, is he? Thank you, Andrew, for popping in. Thank you, Baggett. Wonderful man. Karen. Matt. Skipper. Bye, Andy. Come on, say all your byes, and I'm going to bed. You can actually see. Can you see? I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. I got a black man's pinch. I cut my hands to pieces. I got a big burn under my fucking thing here. So I'm in pain. Thank you all. I'm going to see you soon, you know that. And I'll go back to making the Tommy gun tomorrow. So I'm not saying I'm going to film it tomorrow, but I'm going to start back on it. Okay, I'm going to look for the button. There's the button.